This week's portion, Mishpatim, is radically progressive, for it contains laws about civil society which were far advanced for the contemporary time 3,000 years ago. The description within the portion of how to deal with the poor and disadvantaged in a community, how we are supposed to be fair and equitable in business relationships, how we are supposed to treat our property, including animals, with safety and kindness, all are radically different than how other societies at the time dealt with those same issues. And for that we can be proud and inspired by how the Torah is meant to be understood as an eternal document that contains morality and ethics that are not time-bound in any way, but apply to all time. However, the beginning of the portion reflects laws that are quite different from that attitude. In other words, all the laws about business and treating the poor and the disadvantaged can still apply today in the year 2013. But the opening laws regarding indentured servitude and even slavery, we would all admit should not apply anymore. And so we are left to question how we are supposed to make sense of these opening laws about servitude and slavery. The first question, obvious question, is the impact this has had on society throughout history, because we have seen not only the detrimental effects, but the horrific effects that servitude and slavery have on society and continues to have on society today around the world. People are still servants and slaves, and we need to continue to fight to eradicate this evil from our world. And if we agree that we need to eradicate it, how can we deal with the fact that it's still in the Torah? Is it enough to say that 3,000 years ago these laws were more advanced than the Israelites experienced as slaves themselves in Egypt? Is that enough for us to make sense of this part of the reading and still be able to deal with it? Frankly, I'm not sure. But what I can understand is that if the Torah is meant to inspire us to true and righteous living, then it is up to us to make sense of these laws on servitude and slavery, and continue with the idea that if we are fighting for morality and ethics, then we need to fight for the eradication of servitude and slavery. Shabbat Shalom.